So you want to build software. That's great. Now, you've been probably looking at some of the tools out there, and you know that you can do it either way, through low code, no code, or through vibe coding. Now, there's still some pieces where you can't just like trust the AI or vibe through it. You want to be, you want to think about what you're doing, how you implement those things, how you implement those workflows and those solutions, right? And those are usually the pieces that add the most value to your software. That could be a custom engine that is doing something very extraordinary with AI. For example, you take an AI prompt, run it through AI 1, and then you go to AI 3, and you run through many multiple AIs to really create some extraordinary value inside of your application. Now, those things take consideration, those things take an effort to build, and most of the times, if it is something that's very special, AI can't do it for you, and there is no pre-built template in those no-code tools out there, just because it's so unique. And that's the good thing about it, because that means that you could actually make money and that there is a business value in what you're building. So if you're trying to build software, if you're trying to build a web application, a marketplace, a SaaS, whatever it is, I consider all of those to be software, and you speed through certain things, but there are some things that are holding you back. Take a look at this community. Definitely want to join. If you look at my screen here, you will see that we have daily office hours where people can join whenever they have a problem. We got them Monday to Friday. And let's see who's joining today. Today we got James joining. And it's pretty cool because you just join whenever you need something. Sometimes we have 20 people, sometimes 10, sometimes 1, like today. So there is always plenty of space for you to ask your questions, so you don't have to hold back on that. And this allows you to just join the meeting and say, hey, I have this built, and AI helped me with this, or I used this tool and I got this far with the help of AI or with the help of myself. Now I'm stuck at this. And this happens all the time, where there are always things that we need to think about, because those are the unique things that differentiate us between our competitors in what we're trying to build. And you can show that. And in office hours, you just share your screen and I will guide you through setting up whatever you want to set up, and we'll do it together step by step. So I'm like your sidekick, most of the times, saving whatever's going on, and if something breaks, you can bring that in office hours, we can fix it. But also, if you want to implement something and you're unsure and you don't know how to think about this problem, and you're like, how do I set it up, how do I get this going, you can also join and we can set it up together in our daily Zoom office hours. Now, those are the office hours, but there are way more exciting components. Now, for asynchronous learning, we also have amazing courses inside of here where you get even the basics, like, my first web app, how to do database architecture, how to do API integrations, how to do a Stripe checkout, what are environment variables, how to secure your webhooks, because yours are probably not secure and I can hack into your application, how to do an email integration, how to send HTML emails, all the things that you need to know to get started. We also have part of this beautiful community, and there's lots of content in there. Also templates, like the things that are hard to build. Try building a toast. It's quite complex. So we do have a toast template in here primarily for Nordcraft, but we also have other templates inside of here, or like a chart template. We have an authentication kit for login with Google. I posted the wrong thing in here. We have some native swipe gestures. We have like a little Canva clone that we built. We have some formulas, a range slider, kind of like a TikTok-like sliding item, an audio player, a signature pad, a Shopify checkout function, lots of things, a native Apple Auth, a tiny MCE. So we got all those things. We got even a Webflow clone inside of here, if you ever want to build Webflow yourself. So we have all kinds of things that you need to make amazing things. You can't forget jQuery. And just all the templates, hundreds and hundreds of templates to really make your life easier. On top of that, we also got great tutorials and exclusive courses that are not shared on my YouTube, and they're only in this community. And we have plenty of them. As you take a look, most of them are over 2 hours, and we have everything inside of here, how to set those things up, not just for Xano, but also for Nordcraft. So we have all kinds of things inside of here, all kinds of tutorials, how to build all kinds of different SaaS software products using visual development. So you'll see we got native charts, how to work with Z-index, infinite loops, SEO, authentication, so like auto-auth, debugging UI, balancing out plan changes, like when you adjust between plans and you have credits. So you got all those kinds of things inside of here. So now you may ask yourself the question, okay, what is this guy talking about? How is he even legit? Valid point. Now, I'm building my applications, my software myself using visual development. Now I can do and write JavaScript, and I can do that, but my question is, why should I? I want to move as fast as possible, and the way I move as fast is combining the ability to visually style my interfaces, and then with the ability to throw in some custom code if I need to. For example, this is my project that I built myself that is actually featured on the Nordcraft landing page, as you can see right here. It's Despia. It's a tool I built to build mobile apps. It's essentially a no-code mobile app builder built inside of a no-code tool. So if you ever plan to do as crazy stuff as this community is definitely right for you. But if you take a look, I have all kinds of components. Yes, I'm using components. And then we have all kinds of custom code going on in here to add some extra value to this, right? Or I have like a simulator inside of here for sending communications to kind of like simulate it being an iPhone. I built like a little Polar Payments SDK for a payment checkout. Then we got some Toast going on where I built my own Toast SDK so I can send toasts from inside of components, because in Nordcraft you can call things in components but not outside of components necessarily, or other way around. So there are some limitations in Nordcraft, but if you want to go around some of those limitations with those visual development tools, and not just Nordcraft, also Xano. My backend is built on Xano, but I can certainly also help you with other kinds of backends because they're all pretty much the same. But if there's some of the limitations, then we use a little bit of custom code to go around them. And if you need some help in writing the code because you're not a programmer, you're not a coder, you don't know how to write this, and you don't know if ChatGPT is lying to you or Claude, join office hours. We'll write the code together in our daily office hours. Just book the office hours, you click on there, you RSVP, you show me what's going on, and we'll fix it together. And at the end of the office hour, you have a completely working solution. And we do this every day if you want, right? So this is how simple that is. And a little bit on my background, I've started out using Wisp, which is a JavaScript framework where it actually turns your Webflow landing page into a JavaScript application. I've built over 100 web applications in Wisp based on JavaScript, and then I just built the HTML visually in Webflow, and then I wrote all the JavaScript in Wisp, which allowed that to kind of like turn Webflow into a full stack framework, and then you can connect it with Xano to make the stack full, right? So that's what I've been doing. And I moved to Nordcraft because I like the flexibility of having it componentized, making things nicely reusable. As you can see, I got my components, I got everything nicely divided into components. And it's just a very nice experience in building applications. For example, we have a build status module here, and I can just break things nicely into pieces, which makes the development process very nice. And yeah, if you want to build amazing applications and you're stuck right now at something and you don't know how to continue, or you don't even know how to start, definitely consider joining. It's super simple. Go on nocodeprocode.com and click on join now, and then you just continue with the checkout and you'll get instant access to the community, and you can join office hours immediately to solve all your problems. You'll also get personal access to me, so you can DM me and send me a Loom video if you want to send me something in private that then I can respond back to you or comment on in office hours, and we can implement it together. So I can't wait to see you inside of here. I've helped countless developers, hundreds of developers and no coders ship their applications faster, make better progress, and overcome those roadblocks that they didn't know how to solve. And if you want to benefit from that as well, definitely join NoCode Pro Code. Our community, it's more than a community, it's personalized help from me. It's essentially getting unstuck as a service. Everything is now as a service. If you're building a software as a service, get yourself some getting unstuck as a service today. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate that, and see you in the community and unstuck as a service. Take care. Bye.